All right, let me ask you something real quick. Have you ever typed something into ChatGPT and the answer comes back so good you're like, "Man, this is crazy." And then the next day you're like, "All right, you type something else and the answer comes out like trash, right?" And you're sitting there thinking, "Is AI inconsistent or am I just using it the wrong way?" Here's the truth. AI is only as good as the instructions that you give it. So today I want to walk you through one simple prompt formula that I use as a contractor and business owner so AI can actually help me save time, communicate better, and run smoother systems. We're going to break this into sections, super simple, so you understand better. All right, section one, we start with the task. This is just answering one question. What do you actually want AI to do? Most people skip this part or keep it too vague. They'll say something like, "Help me with marketing." That's like telling one of your guys in your crew, "Hey, go work over there." Instead, you want to be clear and direct. For example, create 3 Instagram post ideas for my ADU construction business. Now AI knows the assignment. Once the task is clear, everything else gets easier. Now let's jump into section number 2, and this is context. Now the task is clear. Section 2 is context. Context is just giving AI the background so it doesn't guess. Think about onboarding a new employee. You wouldn't say, "Build something." You actually give them specs, expectations, limits, timelines, and things like that. Same thing here. Instead of saying, "Create a follow up plan," just say, "Create a 6-step follow up plan for homeowners with equity who are interested in building an ADU." Now, AI knows who it is for, what stage they are in, and what the goal is. That's the difference between a weak answer and the solid one. All right, section 3 is examples, and this is where things start getting really good. If you show AI even one example of what you like, it locks it in fast. This could be a caption you used before, an email you liked, a message that got a good response. You can literally say, "Rewrite this one in the same style as the example." And that's like saying, "Do it exactly like the last job that we crushed." AI learns your style instantly. Now let's talk about section 4, persona. This one is big. You can tell AI who to be before it answers. For example, a senior contractor, a project manager, a CPA, a marketing coordinator. So instead of getting a generic answer, you say, "You are a California ADU contractor with 15 years of experience. I want you to explain in simple terms for a homeowner." Now, the answer sounds experienced, confident, professional, and that's how you turn AI into an expert, not just a search engine. All right, now that AI knows what to do, who it is talking to, and how to think, section 5 is format. This is where you tell it how to organize the answer. You can say, "Give it to me in bullet points." Make it step by step. Write it like an email. Put it into a table. For example, explain this in 5 bullet points, one sentence each. Now that you're not fixing or rewriting anything, you're just using it. And finally, section 6, tonality. This is just telling AI the vibe. Friendly, simple, professional, high energy, client facing. You can literally say, "Write this in a friendly, simple tone like you're explaining it on a Zoom call." And that's exactly how it comes out. Now let's put it all together. Let me give you a real example. Now let me show you what this looks like when everything comes together. Here's a full prompt I'll actually use. You are a senior project manager for a design build construction company. Write a friendly, simple email to a homeowner explaining that the ADU passed final inspection. Include a short summary, what happens next, the timeline for closing permits, a thank you message. Keep it short and easy to read. That right there saves time, reduces confusion, and upgrades your client's experience. So that's a full formula. Once you start prompting like this, your emails get clearer, your follow-ups gets tighter, your marketing gets sharper, your business runs smoother. And if you get value from this video at this point, give it a thumbs up. Make sure you click on that little bell for more videos. And if you have a friend that might benefit from this, make sure that you share this video with a friend. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.